start today's class. And today I'm going to show you about multi-leader and about layout, about the paper space, how you set your paper for printing, and there you set the page, the margin, and the page size you can edit, and everything about the layout and page setup. And after that, you will be publishing it, you will be exporting it. Okay, so let's start. So let me go for some model, external reference. Let me add some model here. Uh, I'll go with this one. Let me bring it here. Okay, and insertion point 0, 0. And let's go with enter. And before that, I need to set the unit. I can go with other units, or let me check the file. Here I can double click on it, and let me click this. This is the file here. Okay, just a second. Let me open this file. Okay, so for this file, I'll do it. Okay. So here we have our file. All right. Uh, Let me check the unit here. So units is set to inches. You can see that all units are placed in feet and inches. So that is the unit for this drawing. And now let me show you some multi-leaders, how you can place some multi-leaders there. And like this way, you can give the values like this, and you will see some arrows is pointing out towards the object, and you will have some values there. 4 to 5 inches, and is like uh, the radius. Let me close it, and here let me check the radius value. Suppose this one, the radius value is 3 feet 9 inches. So let me double click on it, and radius 3 feet 9 inches. Escape, enter, and that you can edit. And here you can see that I can't properly see this arrowhead, right? So for that, we have our multi-leader style option. So MLS is the command for multi-leader style. Go for the modify option, and there you see that we have this leader format, arrowhead. The size is this one, this much is the arrowhead size, so you can apply like 3 inches will be the size. And about the break size, so there also you can apply break size 2 inches. So here you have this leader structure. So maximum leader points are two. So one will be the arrowhead point, and other will be the landing point or the text point. Now here you see that multi-leader type is right now mtext, so that's why you can put the mtext value, and for this text option you have this settings, like you can choose text style, text angle that you can apply. Okay, and text color you can apply here, and here you can see the text height is applied there. Uh, and these things you can apply always left justified, so it will be towards left side always, it will be justified. And horizontal leader connection, horizontal attachment, and for vertical attachment also you can go for this top attachment to the center. Okay, that is for the leader connection. So it's always, it will be always connected with the horizontally. Okay, horizontal attachment. So let's click on OK, and let's click on close, and there you can see, right? And you see that with this break size, you have this uh, horizontal attachment of this text. Okay. After selecting it, you will find out this grip arrows, and you can increase it also like this. And here you can change the position like this way. You can change the positions. Okay. And after that also you can like make it vertical, and with the help of snap, you can snap it here, and you can position it. Okay. Now let me show you like add leader. You can add some leaders to this also, like this one, if this one or this one is there, like this way, you can add another leader with it. So this is not the right one. Okay, we will not be adding any leader. I'm just showing you that you can add leaders. Okay, this is not the right option to add for this drawing, because this is overlapping all your drawing, right? So for that, I'll be removing this leader. Okay, just select and press enter, and it will be removed. We have another option, that is align. So if you have other leaders, other multi-leaders is created, and you want to align with this multi-leader, the alignment will be same. So for that, you can choose the align. Let me create some leaders over there. So let me go for railing. Okay. Uh, and suppose the alignment is different. Okay. So like this, you can have more than two layers, or more layers you can have. It doesn't matter how many number of leaders or multi-leaders you have. The steps will be same. So let me select this multi-leader, and let me press enter. Then select multi-leader to align. So this with this will be aligned. So after selecting all your multi-leaders, you want to align with this, and then select the alignment. So are you going to align it horizontally, or like which you want to align? So can select like this way. You can align it. Right now it is aligned, and you can also, after that, you can change the position like this, and then you can choose like this, and you can place it. Okay, if you need to align. So this is the way you can align it. Okay. Now, here you can see that this is overlapped right now. This is right now overlapped. So let me delete it, or else what you can do. Let me just copy the text value. Okay, now for this multi-leader, what I'll do, I'll change the content. So MLS is the command, and I'll go for modify. There I'll change it to block. Okay. And about this, you can have like slot or circle. Let me have this. And the scale is 1 inches. You can change it to like 3 inches. Let me click on OK, and let's close. Now I'll place one leader. And here you can see the tag number is there. So uh, here you can place it like car and click on OK, and that you can see. So that this kind of things you can apply here. And suppose you have other options, can tag. So you can use this as a tag. This is like car. You can add tags. So let me go to the multi-leader style again. I need to increase this. Go to modify, and here I'll apply to 10 inches. Click on OK. Close. MLS, or from here you can apply it. This is the multi-leader style. Manage multi-leader style. Let's go to the modify. That is applied here already. Let me see in the properties of this multi-leader. Go with the Control-1 shortcut key, and the scale is 3 is right now. Let me go with the 10. That's why I set. Okay, so it was previously created, so doesn't get updated. So you can create like this way, and can remove the arrowhead if you are creating tags. So for that you can create a separate uh, multi-leader style MLS, and you can create a separate, go with the new, and there you can do all the changes. So I'm not creating, I'll go this as in that this is the new option, and here you can apply everything. So about the leader format, here I will go with the dot small, and let's click on OK, and let's close it. And here you can see I have this dot, and if I'm having the curve in this distorted shape, so I can regen, so it will regenerate the shape. So here also you can apply this, go for leader, and this is your window W1, or like that you can give it a tag. This is W1. You can place this way, you can place all your tags. Okay, this is W1. Can understand this way. You can place it here or here. You can place it. This is your W1. Okay, like that you can place all the tags. Okay, and suppose you need to like apply all. This is all the window tag. So let me go with this. This as again this as W1. So this is also W1. Click on OK. All right. And this way you need to go with all collect option. You have this collect option. You select all your multi-leaders, this to press enter, and you can see that you are collecting this multi-leader. So these two are collected as one multi-leader, and there you can see. Okay, can collect multi-leaders like this, and this one was attached with this. So this one was the second one. So you can like you can move this, you can place it here or here as well. You can also place it with this. This is W1. Okay, so this is how we collect our multi-leaders. Now, after completing our drafting and annotation, we will go for the page setup and to the layout tab, and we will be creating our page size and the page margin, and we'll be placing it properly so that we get the right printout. So you can switch to this layout tab. Here we have this layout tab. You can also come to this file tab here, and there you have this layout option. Also, you can click. Okay. Now you see that we have one default page, and as per the page area, we are having a paper space. And within this page, we have one viewport. This viewport is selected. And if I delete that viewport, I cannot get the view of my model. So right now, your objects are placed within this model space. And we have this paper space. So I need to place my objects within this paper space. So for that, we have two options. We can create one viewport. Okay, so we have to create a viewport and then we can change the space. And also we can place the viewport only. So viewport is like, you see, let me give you an example. Suppose one cricket match is going on in a stadium. Okay, so that is every players is in the game and they are present in that stadium, right? But sitting at your home through the television, you can watch them. So within your room space, they are present by that television. Through that television, you can watch them. So it's the viewport is that, kind of like that television. So within this paper space, you are creating a television kind of thing with the option viewports, enter, and you can create one single viewport or four equal viewport or whatever is required. So these options are available here. You can see, and like three right, three above, these options are there. So you can choose it. And if you are applying 3D also, so there you can apply this one is like 2D wireframe, and this is the right view. Here you can change the top view, select this one. Here you can apply front view. Here you can apply, let me change it to left view. So here you can change the view and those views will be visible. And here you can apply isometric and you can change the visual style so that you can apply. So right now we need a single viewport. So setup will be 2D and the visual style will be 2D wireframe. So let's go with it. Click on OK. And I need to place uh, within this printable area. So within this margin, the area is called printable area. Okay. So within this, I need to place. So I have this fit option. So it will be fit within this. You see that within this printable area, it is fit. Okay. And here I can see it. Okay. And suppose you need to change the scale. You need to change the scale. So here you have, after selecting this viewport, you can change the scale. So here in the status bar, you have this option, scale. You can adjust this scale option. So you have this scale to fit. So right now this is applied, scale to fit option is applied. We have this options like this. So it will go like this. So you have this much of scale. So you can choose what will be the scale factor, right? So accordingly, you will see. Okay. All right. So this kind of things are available there. So you can choose what will be the scale factor, right? And suppose in this viewport, you want to show the staircase. So accordingly, you can choose the scale factor and then double click on it and you can drag, you can pan it. So if you are not zooming it, your scale factor will not be changed. So that is the scale factor. So here you can focus on this particular area, and for this you can set this scale factor. Okay. So you can apply different scale factor for each viewport that you can apply, and within each viewport you can place different drawings, and that will be visible in a different scale, so that you can apply in each viewport. You can apply different scales, different scale factors, so that is applicable in AutoCAD. And you see that within this viewport, when I have double clicked, the model space is activated. You can see the view cube, these things. So within this viewport, we have activated the model space. And when you double click outside, you activate the paper space. So here also you can see that right now paper space is activated, and previously M space, that is model space, was activated. Okay, so that you can choose. And one thing you can do, you can lock this viewport. You can lock this viewport. So even after like activating the model space, you don't accidentally change the scale. So that's why you can lock it. All right. So let me unlock and let me change the scale factor to like this, or else you can go for one custom scale. Suppose you want to apply uh, some scale by yourself, so that you can apply. Okay. So for that, we have this custom scale option is available. Okay. And you can choose this one. And after that, it will be added. So let's go for add. And there you can give a name. That will be the appearing name. Okay. So that is like 1 by 20 inches equals to 1 feet. Okay. So what is the paper unit? And this is the reference factor we have discussed in the group, right? In the previous classes, we have already discussed. So that is 1 by 20 inches is the paper unit, and 1 feet is equal to, that is the drawing unit. So we can go for this. And that is going to be 1 foot. And you can click on OK. And that is created. That you can see here 0.05 is paper unit, 12 is drawing units. Okay, so 12 inches showing. And here you see these things are there. So let's click on OK. And now let's select this viewport here, and here you have this, and you can apply it. Okay, so as per that, we will see. Okay, so let me choose this one. Okay, let's apply this one. All right. So this is the final one. And here what you can do, if you panning it, so you will not be changing the scale factor. But if you zoom it, you see that accordingly uh, it is scaled. Okay, so you're zooming, that is the view scale also. You're zooming in, zooming out, that is the view scale also. So here you need to set it again. Okay. So this one is applied here, and you can change the position. So the alignment, you can do it with the pan option. You can do the alignment, you can position it. Okay, so that you can do. All right. And here your title block will be there. So this is good. This option is good. Okay, and also you can do it with the like af after placing your page size, and then you can do all these things. So you can create your own page. So here you have this layout one, and you can right click on it, and there you have this page setup manager. And let's click on this new or modify, and you can create the new, and you can set the same parameters what I'm going to show you in the modify option. And what will be the printer or plotter? So DWG to PDF. So in this PDF format, it will be exported. That is the plotter. You can see DWG to PDF. And here you can come to this properties, and to this plotter, you have this custom paper sizes, and you can go for this add, and you can create a new paper size, so that you can choose with the existing option, and with any selected existing format, you can start editing it, or you can go with the start from scratch. So one scratch file, one default will be given to you, and with that you can start editing. So let me go with like ISO A0 or ISO A1, that file, and let's click on next. And here let me go with 600, and here I'll go with 850. Okay, in millimeters. All right, so you can change the height is lesser. So there you can apply 850, and there you can apply 600. Okay, and let's click on next. And about the top, bottom, and left, right margin, so you can choose. Let me apply 10, 10, and for left I'll go with 15, and for right also I'll go with 15, and click on next. And here you can apply some name. So let me go with batch, with this batch iron. Okay, so this is the name for this paper size. Let's click on next, and let's click on finish, and this one is created. Let's click on OK, and now you will find out this paper size within this list. Come to the last or come to the top. There you got this. Okay, and here you have this what to plot. Okay, you have this what to plot option available here. So we have this option display, extends, layout, window. So what will be displayed, that will be printed. You can choose extend, layout, window. So let me show you from the last option, that is window. And you will be selecting any particular window, and that will be printed only. Suppose I'm selecting this stair, and that is selected, and you can go for the preview, and that you can see this is the preview. uh, Let me go for it, and here you can center it. So at the center it will be placed, and here you see that the plot scale you can choose like fit to paper. So within this paper it will be fit, or you can apply custom scale, or any particular scale you can apply. So any particular scale you can apply for plotting also. So you can choose what will be the scale factor. Okay, so or else you can like you can go for this. Here you can type it. Okay, you can choose what will be the plot scale. So Let's go for so we'll apply this plot scale sorry we will apply this plot scale later. Okay, let me just understand what will be the scale factor, and after that I will apply this plot scale. Okay, so before going with this what to plot window, uh, here you can change the drawing orientation also, like it will be landscape or portrait. So your page will remain same, but the drawing orientation you can change, apply portrait or landscape or plot upside down, that you can apply here. Okay. So I'm going to click on OK, and that is there. Right now, no viewport is, I think, available here. So that was the reason, I guess. Okay, now one viewport, this is not placed within that. Let me double click with my scroll button and let me create the viewport again so that we can see it. Viewports. Let's go with the single, click on OK, and let's click on this fit. And within this printable area, it is fit right now. And there you can choose any particular scale factor. You select this and can apply this any particular scale factor. Let me use this scale to fit. And later you can choose what will be the scale factor. Okay. Let me just see what is the scale factor. Let me go this scale to fit here. Okay. All right. So this is applied here. Okay. It is as per the scale to fit. Now let me go to that page setup manager. We can type page setup, and this is one is the page setup. You can go for the modify option, and there you see this is the page size and window is selected. And what window will be selected, you can go for the preview. Right now it is nothing, so let's go to the window, and there you can create this window area, and within that this will be listed. This is added right now, you can see. And what will be the plot scale, so that you can click on this fit to paper option, or else you can choose it. So you can go with any particular. So let me see. Okay. So when you are getting this red symbol, that means your drawing is out of this out of your page. So that is the meaning of this red border for this preview. So here you need to apply with the proper uh, here what you can do, you can go with the custom there, and there you can apply what would be the unit. So let me go with 150. Let me go with the preview. That is the view. Okay. So you can choose like 50, 1 mm is equal to 150 mm, and let me go with the preview. And this is the view. So let me go with like 250. Let me go with the preview, and this one is the right one. Okay, so this way you can also apply that plot scale. Okay, so 1 mm and this is your mm, okay, so you can see that 1 mm is equal to 250 unit, and unit is equal to that what I say, the drawing units. Okay, suppose you have that drawing unit in inches, so 1 mm is equal to 250 inches. Okay, so this way it will be printed here. All right, and you have already applied that viewport scale, and after that viewport scale also it will be applied here also. Okay, so for that plot scale you can again apply it. Okay, so let me show you with different like different viewport you can apply different. Let me go with two different viewport. Okay, and for that what I'll do, let me delete it. Okay, and let me create this in a separate. Let me separate them. Okay, and in this layout I'll go with the viewports, and I will go with two vertical or two horizontal that I can go with. So let's go with two vertical. Click on OK. Let's go with the fit. And for this, what I'll do, I will activate this viewport, and I can change the scale to fit option. Will what will happen is like all the drawings will be fit within this viewport, so it is not applicable right now. So you have to just choose the right one, which is the right one. So it's really difficult to understand what is the right one. Let me create one custom scale there. So let's go for add, and add custom scale, the name, and what is the paper unit and what is the drawing unit. So drawing unit, let me go with 750. Let's click on OK, and let me choose that scale factor. Nope, it is not applied. So even what I can do, we can go with this also. So here you have this zoom option. Like this, you can go for it, or else you have this navigation. So like this, you can zoom it, and this pan option, you can place it here. Okay, like this you can do it. And for this also, let me apply here also. So for this, I will apply this as a scale factor. So you can see this is the scale factor for this one, and this is the scale factor for this one. Okay. And let me again go for that page setup now, page setup manager, and let me go to the modify. And there you can see like right now window is selected. You can go with the preview, or let me go and select the window again. So I'll select this whole viewport window. You can check the preview. So this one is here. Okay. And after that also you can go for this change. You can apply this. Okay, so this one is the proper one. So let's check the preview now. Okay, and this is center the plot. It is applied, and this is the preview. So that is applied. So let's click on OK now. And it is ready for printout. You can go for the printout here. You have this option. You can check the preview. So this is the preview. And in this preview, you see that we are getting this viewport outline, right? We're getting this viewport outline. So if I don't need that viewport outline, so for that, what I'll do, for that, we have this viewport layout available. So you come to this layer properties. If that viewport layer is available, okay, so what you can do, you can create a new layer for that viewport. And you can choose like any color, white color you can choose. Okay. And here you have this option plot. So with the help of this layer, you can control the plot. So here you see that one red mark is there for this plot. So it will not be printed. So you just have to assign it to that layer. So you just select and assign it to the viewport layer. And now if you go for the printout, you will see the preview. Right now you cannot see, right? That will not come for the printout. So that you can apply. And if you want to apply the whole layout, so that you can go with this layout. So it will be applied. And if you are going for the particular section like this, you want to print out this car and you go with the preview. So this one will be printed. And after that, you can apply to this. Okay, you can apply to this and you can check the preview. Okay, so that is the scale for your plotting. So you are applying that window section. And if you're going with the layout, so everything will be printed. And that is the preview. And here you see as per that plot scale, it is right now applied. So the plot scale will be 1:1, so that your viewport scale will be applied. So let me go with the preview now. I think that let's click on this apply to layout. I think the just a second. I think the viewports is yes, it is displaced now. Yeah, so I have to change the viewports again. So that is what happened. So let me create the viewports again. Viewports. Let me go the single, click on OK, and let's go the fit. And that is applied here right now. If we come to this model here, you can bring them back. That you will see here also. So you can select it, can apply. Okay, so the scale is set now. And if you are applying that page setup manager modify, and if you are applying that plot scale, so it will be reflected in the viewports as well. Suppose you go with that this one, and you can check the previews. You see that it is applied for the viewport again, and overall it is applied again. So you can either go with that plot scale, or here you can apply it. Okay, so you will see that, see that is changed. So that is really difficult. Your viewport gets scaled with that, and it gets changed also. So that is really difficult. You have that viewport scale, and after that your plot scale, overall scale is applied, so that you don't want to apply. Okay, so make sure if you are applying this viewport scale, so go with that. Okay, so you have that page setup option. Let me go to this page setup, modify, and everything you want to print out. So for that, go with layout, and you can choose 1:1 scale. And you have that most extended portion. Okay, so and here you can fit to paper, and this is right now set. And if I go with the preview, that you see some portions are going out of this printable area, and those are out of the printable area will not be printed. Okay, so you have to make sure that objects are placed within the printable area, means within the margin, then it will be placed only. And you have this display option. So what is right now displayed, that will be printed. Okay. Mm, let me click on OK and close. Yeah, I think yes. So it's get changed. Okay. So we have to make sure. And then let me go with this. Let me show you. So this is right now displayed. So within overall, I think it is applied. Okay. So let me click on cancel. So I think overall within this overall, what is the displayed one? So that will be that will be placed. Okay, so better you go with the page setup manager, and there you choose layout option. And within that layout, you will be setting everything. Okay, you can choose the fit to paper. Okay, and you can make center the plot. So if you are going with the layout, there you cannot make the center the plot because it is fit within this layout, and everything within this paper space and all this layout will be printed. So you can check the preview, and this is the preview here right now. Let's click on OK, close, and this one is the preview. And let me change it to the viewport so that this border will not be printed here. And you can go with the final printout. After setting all this, you can go with the final printout, and you can choose this page setup, so that with the settings you just need to define that previous plot, or uh, the name you can save it, like this setup name, it will have a setup name and everything will be recorded, all these settings will be recorded, so that you can give with this name, and later you can just select that, so all this settings you will get it back. Okay, and before going for the final printout, we have this plot style table. So you can give any particular style. Suppose this will be printed in a black and white color, so that style you can give. So the colors will be printed in black and white. So for that we have some options like monochrome. You can choose that, and you can apply to this layout, and let's see the preview, and it will be printed in black and white, so that you can apply. So that is available in the plot style table. So we have some kind of uh, styles already created. Here you can see these things are there, and this layer also you have this you may have this plot style option. Okay, so you may have this plot style option here. Okay, right now we are not having it. So from here also you can do the changes. So let's go to the page setup manager. Let's go for the modify. And this was selected, and the quality you can change. Okay, so that you get the better result. And about this plot options, everything is fine. We don't need any plot transparency, any paper space object. So that is fine. So right now, if you are deleting this viewport, you will be deleting that objects. So as because these objects are present within this model space, and you are seeing through this viewport, and you can activate this model space within this paper space by double clicking within this viewport, and within this viewport you will have this model space, and you can like do all your modeling and drafting here. You can do uh, annotation object, you can do the dimension here also. So let me go with the change space option is available here. Change space, enter. So when you can do this change space after activating the model space, because the objects are present in model space. If you don't activate the model space, you cannot select, because objects are only present within this model space, right? That is the logic. So let's select the object. Control A, the help of Control A, you can select it, and then you can go for change space and press enter. And these objects are right now within the paper space. You can delete this viewport no matter, and you will not find those objects within model space. So those are right now not present. You have changed the space. They are right now within this model space, and how they are uh, as per the scale you have set, they come with the with that length. Okay, how you have set with the scale, and as per that you have it here, and you can go with the dimensioning here. Here you can go with the dimension. Okay, you can check the dimensions. So as per the scale, it is the dimension. Okay. So that changes we have made here. Okay. So here you can see that 6 inches is equal to 1 feet. So that means you have made it half. So that's why you are getting like 9 feet as sorry 9 feet as 4 feet 6 inches, 3 feet 6 inches as the 2 feet, right? So that's you are getting. Okay, I hope you understand how we print out, how we make our file ready for the printout, how we set the sheet. Okay, and after that you can go for publish also, and you can publish this model space, you can publish this layout also, and you can publish it to another format. So this can be used to publish in this DWF or DWFX file. So these are like web file. Okay. Uh, Now you can see that you can load some sheet set also. If it is there, you can save this sheet list. Okay, can save this sheet list. So with this options, you can have this publish option where it will be published. You can check and you can click on this publish with that format. Okay, so you have some settings. You can choose it, and this way you can publish it. So it will be run within the background, and after that you will see in the desktop or where you have saved it. And we have another option, that is e-transmit. Okay, so e-transmit will allow you to create a zip folder, and I need to save this. So let's go for save. And here you see that I'll be creating a zip folder with these files. So this drawing files will be there. This plot style table file will be included, and this plotter configuration file will be included. So these things will be included within this. So everything would consisting within this DWG file, everything will be included. Not only the DWG file, the plot style table, the plotter configuration file, these things, all things will be included. Suppose if anyone is using any other files, or it will be imported in any other software. So this is very much required. Okay, and here you have this transmittal setups, and that is the standard, and there you can see the modify option, and it will be transmitted in zip folder. This is the folder. Okay, and this is the source root folder from where the drawing has been taken. Okay, and include options, if you want to include fonts, you want to include unloaded file references. So if there is any reference file, so that is unloaded, that you can also include. Okay, and you can directly send an email with this transmittal. You can check this option. Okay, so it will directly send an email. and that email will be opened up. So let's click on OK, close, and you can click on OK, and one zip file will be created. So this thing you can do it after the final setup. All right, so this is all for today, and the 2D part is covered. The modeling, the annotation, the uh, documentation part, the layout part is completed, and from tomorrow I'll be starting 3D classes. So thank you all for today.